Here at EvoClub Car Wash, we often get inquiries from customers seeking to polish their cars. And after discussing price, the next question that comes up often is, how long would it take? A lot of people terkejut when we tell them it takes at least a day, sometimes maybe even 2 days to get the job done. Then they tell us, outside shop all need half a day only, sometimes 2 hours also can kautim. Why you all need so long? Well, stay past the intro and I'll explain why. Today's video is the second in a new series that focuses on car care tips and knowledge created with the aim of helping you take better care of your cars. Whether you are a DIY enthusiast or you pay people to clean your car, the objective of this new series of videos is to arm you with the knowledge to help you make better informed decisions the next time you want to do something on your car. The information shared in this video I received from extensive training and coaching by our technical partner Desmond Tan of Sonex Malaysia. I filmed my conversations with Desmond. They are all spoken in Cantonese, but I get enough requests in the comment section. I'll upload these recordings separately for your consumption. In the previous video, or the first video of this series, I talked about the 4 layers of your car's paint, and the most important takeaway from that video is that for us detailers, out of the 4 layers, the only layer that we are able to work on in terms of restoring or cleaning, polishing, whatever on your car is the clear coat. The thickness of the clear coat is less than a piece of paper, which means the margins for error when we work on your clear coat is extremely thin, and that means you want properly skilled hands working on your car if you want to, at the very least, preserve its shine. For today's video, let's start off by talking about the decontamination process, which is a crucial yet often overlooked part of the job when we polish a car. You can think of the decontamination process as setting the stage, laying the foundations before the actual work begins. A lot of detailers skip or don't do this part thoroughly because it's not sexy. It takes time away from the actual work of polishing, and in the detailing industry, time is money. The faster we start to polish your car, the faster we turn it around, the faster we collect your money. But that is a bit of a short-sighted view, because in reality, if we get the decontamination process right, we are actually setting ourselves up for success with the job. When you get the decontamination process right, you are almost confirmed, guaranteed better results on your car, because the conditions on your car are set right. And also for us detailers, the decontamination process helps us minimize the wear on our clay bar, on our polishing pads, and although it takes extra time, we gain it back because it shortens the working time needed on the actual polishing process. Now, before we even start the cleaning process, it is important to ensure that firstly, the car is properly cooled down. In fact, the general rule of car detailing is that it is always best to only work on surfaces after they have cooled down. And of course, we need to wash the cars first before anything else. And the car must also be thoroughly dried after washing before we continue to work on it. Coming back to our clear coat, one important physical property of the clear coat that we did not discuss earlier is that it expands and contracts according to the temperature. It also softens or hardens ever so slightly, also according to temperature. So at higher temperatures, this can be when you are parked or driving under the hot sun, your clear coat not only expands, but it softens slightly. And that is how contaminants get trapped on it. Now I'm going to pause the video for a quick break, and during that break, I invite you to put down in the comment section, what do you think are the contaminants that are usually trapped on your car's clear coat? This video is brought to you by EvoClub Car Wash. Our motto is service
and solutions. You can bring your car to us for deep cleaning, shining, full-on restoration, or just a regular wash. Whatever it is you need help sorting out on your car, we are more than happy to assist. To get in touch with us, drop us a line on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp us on the number on your screen now.
Here's a little trick that I invite you to try with your own car. Now, for the record, I'm not encouraging you to smoke, but here are a pack of cigarettes. Take out the wrapper. Now, first run your fingers along the body of your car. Feel the surface, judge for yourself its relative smoothness, and draw your own conclusions. How clean or how contaminated your paint is. Now repeat this little exercise, this time with a cigarette box wrapper around your fingers, and tell me in the comment section what's the difference. I'm willing to bet it feels a lot rougher than you expected. Outside, feel like tofu, one-time touch, feel like the surface of the moon. Before the break, I asked you to comment, what do you think are the usual contaminants trapped on your car's clear coat? And if you had answered dirt, dust, grime, oil, mud, sand, all correct. But unless you went for class or training by a certified detailer, I'm willing to bet that one thing did not cross your mind is brake dust. So this bottle that I'm holding here is an iron remover. Most car care brands have this product in one form or another. Ours is called Sonex Beast. It is not only an extremely effective product, but it is also pH neutral. I can spray it on my hands and it does not cause any discomfort whatsoever. And the benefit is that you not only get effective cleaning, you get it without risk of damaging or oxidizing the surfaces that you are cleaning. You see, the typical use of iron removal products is to spray it on the wheels, and after a while, two things happen. You pick up the distinctive smell of iron. You also see the wheels seemingly start to bleed. That is the iron remover working to pull out all the brake dust from the surface of the wheel. After a few minutes, we scrub the wheels, then we use a high pressure spray to jet it off. Okay, now once again, I want to remind you that the product for this demonstration is pH neutral. So don't try this on your car unless you are absolutely sure the product in your hands is not acidic or you risk damaging the paint of your car. So spraying this on the surface here, we'll wait a few minutes. As you can see, these violet spots all throughout the area that the beast has traveled through. All of these purple spots that you see here are brake dust that is sprinkled from the car in front. Because when the car in front brakes, as you follow, the brake dust it releases. Some of it sticks back to the wheels, some of it flies into the air and lands back on the car behind, which is you. So this is one step of the decontamination process. We use the iron remover to extract the brake dust that is caught on your clear coat. And after we are satisfied that we have thoroughly cleared the car's body of brake dust, we need to once again wash and dry the car's body. Sometimes after that, we might need to use a tar remover product to clear out the tar and grime from the lower parts of the car's body. Then after which, yes, another round of washing. This is what we call the clay bar. If you ever get a chance to hold one of these, hold it properly. Don't drop it, because the moment this thing touches the floor, you have to throw it away. So I'm going to hand this thing over right now to the capable hands of Omar, who is going to walk us through the clay bar process.
Okay, let's go guys.
Okay.
Okay, first, before we clay bar, we must clean up the car thoroughly using our Sonex foam product. After we have cleaned the car, we do not let it dry first because the water from the cleaning can be used as a lubricant.
Yes.
But the main lubricant we must use is Sonex glass cleaner, which specialized to be used on Sonex clay bar.
Yes.
So let's go.
Come.
First, we spray on the surface we want to clay bar. So for this example, I target this area.
Yeah.
We do not spray all over the car yet. And then on the clay bar itself.
Yes.
So we stroke it two-way, meaning first we go side to side and then back and forth.
So there's a very systematic process whereby you just take like 1 square by 1 square by 1 square and you go like this, and then in 90-degree angles you change the direction, right?
Yes, the reason why is because we do not want to miss any single spot from clay bar process. This is important because we do not want any of those minor contaminants to be left behind when we want to polish, so that we can have a perfect surface prepared for polish. Hence, we can have a very fine finishing.
So here we can see Omar and Alif doing the clay bar process on both sides of the bonnet.
After we have extracted the contaminants, the clay bar will look like this.
Ooh, yucky.
And this is a comparison before.
This is before, right?
It was blue.
Yeah.
And now we can see all the grayish back part. So once we see this dirt,
Yep.
we must flip the clay bar
Yeah.
like we play the Play-Doh.
Yeah.
So we roll it around,
Yes.
get the new surface,
Yeah.
uncontaminated surface.
Yeah.
Just flat it out,
Yeah.
and then we're ready to go again.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We have utilized a variety of clay bars before. We have used the cheap clay bars, we have used the expensive clay bars, and one thing we have to admit, the expensive clay bars, right, like the Sonex clay bars, they do last longer, right?
Yes.
Right, sometimes initially when we first started, we used the 30-40 ringgit clay bar. After about a month, have to tukar. The
Yes.
Sonex clay bars are like what, 100 over ringgit, but
Oh, yes.
they last. They last.
They last longer, and also they do not leave any of the marring marks on the body paint.
That's the important thing, right?
Yes.
Because the whole objective of the clay bar is to clean up, is to pull out the contaminants from the car's body. We don't want it to introduce scratches or flaws to the paint job.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So after we complete the clay bar process, that's when we can start the polishing.
Yes.
Right.
And then after that, you can see your car shine as new.
Okay, so after you finish clay barring the whole car, give it a rinse, dry it. Now the car is ready for polishing, and that shall be the subject of our next video. For this video, the important takeaway is that when you send your car for polishing, know that it is a very demanding job, and if you want it done right, because good polishing involves more than just good polishing. It requires good preparation as well. All of these things require time, and you cannot rush it. For the next video of this series, we will talk about the actual process of polishing. We will talk about what are the types of machines that we use, the types of compounds, pads, and the important stages of the actual polishing process. So if you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, share it with any of your friends who may find this information useful, and if you have not already done so, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you immediately know when is the next time I release a new video, whether it is on a car review or car care tips. Do also check out the channels of my other Horizon team members as well, and if you are seeking specific car buying, car maintenance or car care advice, tune into Horizon Facebook every Monday night. Bobby, Tana, Thomas and myself are there to take your questions live. And lastly, you can also contact the EvoClub Car Wash team to find out more about our latest packages, promos, or if you need any form of assistance with regards to your car care needs. So until my next video, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.